Hi everyone, it's Kathy from Kathy's Quilts and Stitching. I'm here with a video of what I have worked on in the month of May. I have 7 cross-stitch projects to share, 3 quilting projects, and a knitting project. So a little bit of everything today. First, I'll show you my book of days, which I have really enjoyed doing the last couple of years. And this is May. So how many days? Looks like three days with no stitching so far, and that's pretty good for me. And I'm going to talk about or show you all of the projects that I've written about in my book of days. First, I'll start with um, my fat quarter project conundrum. I signed up for the Sayings of the Season Club at Fat Quarter Shop. It was very gung-ho. I like it very much. That's the pattern for the first one. And I really tried hard to do it. Lovely, they gave us lovely flosses and we're to stitch it on black Monaco. And I'm really trying hard to like it, but I really don't like it. So I think I'm just going to admit that I don't like it, and that's okay. And I'm just going to start over on a lighter fabric, or I don't know what yet. I'm just finding the black too hard to deal with. The next project for summer has come, also very beautiful for summer. And this is the bag we get, and this is the lovely package with the threads, a very cute needle minder, red gingham, oh, so cute. But I can't do the black. So the black Monaco is going to my friend Katie, who is eager to try it. So I'm happy to pass it on to her. So that's my Fat Quarter Shop Sayings of the Season. The next one is Square Dance. And I've been doing these every month. And I have finally finished the April one. Carrots for April. I made a counting error. This should not be hanging over the edge, but we're not going to tell anybody that. We're going to say I meant to do it that way. And I have started the May. May is going to be flowers. Excuse all the dangling threads. But these are really cute. They finished to 3 inches, and I have finished 4, and now I'm on the 5th. I've had a little finish. This is a free pattern on Silver Creek Sampler's website called April Showers. Quick, fun little stitch that I wanted to do in April, and I did. Isn't that cute? With the little robin. The only thing I changed was I made the robin's red breast a little bit more red. They had the orange, like as in the umbrella for the robin, but that didn't suit me, so I changed it to a little bit more rusty, which is making me happier. So I don't know what that's going to become yet, but I'm happy to have that one finished. Next one is the Gathering Acorns by Misty Pursel that I got from my table mate Danielle at Stitch North. And here is how far I am. Take this little clip off. My friend Debbie made me a bunch of clips to clip at the top of my projects. Oh, I have them all clipped onto here, my very fancy system. I'm trying to convince her to get an Etsy store. What do you think? Aren't they so cute? Okay, that's a plug for my friend's Etsy store that doesn't exist. That's funny. Okay, here we are. This is on 32 count speculoos by Roxy Velasco, 2 threads over 2. And I'm closing in on a finish. I'm just over here now. And I have really enjoyed working on that. And yeah, I'm sure I'll finish that in June. And another one of my favorite projects is called Bird Herd, and it's by Amity of Hathaway Stitches. I love watching their floss tubes, and it's on 32 count Lagana called Countess by Forbidden Fiber Co. 1 thread over 1. Can you see that? Is it focusing? Maybe I should put it higher. There we are. I have 2 birds finished, and I love it. I made the 2024 just a little bit lighter um, than I cut the color that was recommended, but this is really tiny stitches. This is 1/1. This is hard for me. Is that right? Yeah, 25 count Lugana, 1 thread over 1, and that's a whole new ball game for me, but I'm loving that design. And I am very proud of myself that I learned how to use Pattern Keeper. I installed it and I'm using it for this pattern. So that's a big win for me, technology wise, and also pretty smart. I thought it'd be really hard, but at Stitch North, people inspired my confidence and did some demos for me, and I'm thankful for all that I learned there about that, and I'm pretty proud of myself for being able to use that. Okay, next is a new start, which is the Arctic Animals Club. Here's the list of flosses that you need for this project, and um, this is going to be a challenge for me. This is Arctic Animals by Frosted Pumpkin, 28 count Nocturne Cashel linen, 2 threads over 2, and really small. Isn't that cute though? You see that guy? I got 1 fox and 1 vole stitched. I have 1 more of each of those creatures to finish before the middle of June when the next step will be posted. And what am I missing? Oh, All Things Grow I'm missing. All Things Grow. See these little clips? Aren't they so cute? Um, this is called All Things Grow by the Historical Sampler Society, Historical Sampler Company, and I learned about it from Somi Sarah on her floss tube, and it's on 18 count Ada, 2 threads over 2. And I'm pretty pleased at my progress here. I'm already on the bottom part. I've been working on that big plant and flower in the middle, and I've got the last 2 bird heads started, and I'm on part 4 if you're following along with that stitch along. It's long since over, but I'm bringing up the rear of the group and still stitching on it, still really enjoying it. Okay, that's it for cross stitch. So if that's your favorite thing and you don't want to hang around, that's totally fine. And next I'll show my knitting project. And I like to have a knitting project on the go in the summer, especially because it's quick and easy to take if you go camping. I do it old school. This is the book that I'm using. I actually have a pattern book, and I'm making this one down here. I have stitched many of this one with the seed heart. Now I'm trying this one, and the reason why I hesitated was because it has a stitch I don't know, which is SSK. So this is how I do it. Old school. The numbers of the pattern lines written down because every line is different. And then when I do it, I stroke it off, and then I put this little pink paper beside the line that I'm actually doing. Yeah, that's old school, I know. And so here it is. I'm halfway, and then now I'll be starting the dip in the center that starts the top of the heart. Yeah, did I say already it's called Big Heart? And I love that blue variegated yarn, and it's suds. I always make my dishcloths, washcloths from suds, but I can't find the paper to tell you what color it is. But anyways, it's very pretty, and I'm really liking knitting on that. That's my knitting project. Okay, now quilting projects. When I was on retreat, I was inspired to start a new scrappy project, and this is called a potato chip block, which maybe you've heard of before, but I hadn't. And my friend from Quilt Guild, Nellie Hanuta, has made a whole quilt of it, and I saw it when I was at Quilt Retreat, and I thought, oh, I gotta try that. So I made one block just from the scraps I had when I was at retreat, and I've been cutting lots of rectangles to make more. It's a great scrap project, so I'm really enjoying working on that. And when I was on the shop hop in May, I got this pattern book, and I got the kit, which was part of the shop hop, was this little kit. Let me grab it for you. To make the pumpkin blocks. Everything you need for that project. So I'm looking forward to starting that next week. And I have also sewn, oh, that's a different pattern. There are several table runner books that Cluck Cluck Sew has made. This is number 1, and I have sewn the blocks from number 2. I didn't bring that over with me, but this is what the blocks look like. And I have all of these sewn, ready to put together into a table runner, so I also will work on that next week. Those 2 table runners are going to get some work done. And then my last 2 quilting projects are binding projects. I love to bind quilts and I bring them home whenever I can. This is a big scrappy quilt for the comfort project from community outreach at my guild. And so I'll put a binding on that one this month. And the other one is this one. And I think this was sewn by my friend Lynn Binney. And that was our mystery project last year at Guild. I think it was called Teamwork. I could be wrong. Doesn't say on there. But anyways, Lynn, I'm going to put a binding on your quilt and I love it. And also I thought I would show you my favorite binding needles. These are Black Gold needles by Clover. They're my favorite for stitching bindings, in case you're wanting to try some new needles that make binding go really quickly and smoothly. So that's it. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me and seeing all my projects for May. And I might do another video at the end of June. We'll see how it goes. Happy stitching, everybody. Bye for now.